Hey, good morning everybody. This is Too Short Tuesday with Taylor and Karen, but Taylor. And, oh, yeah, my little sidekick, he's actually laying down here, but there's Dew. Y'all haven't seen him in a while. Say, good morning, Dew. Hey, good morning. Alrighty, let's get down to business. The question that we've chosen for this week is by Lil Kel 86, and the question is, how do you trust yourself to start eating without a meal plan? Okay. Not sure if your name is Kel or Lil Kel or, well, let me just say how it worked for me. I never used any sort of meal plan at all. I didn't even go to the doctor. You know what I mean? I went to the doctor for physical symptoms, but I never went to treatment. Ever. I never saw anyone who would help me set up a meal plan. I just did it on my own. And basically what I did was I was very, very structured. Like, in the morning, I would make sure that I ate breakfast. Even though I'm not a breakfast person, I would make myself eat a small bowl of cereal. And the way I would do it is I would look on the side of the box, and I'm gonna assume that you're asking from trusting yourself from not eating anything at all. If you're like haven't been eating at all, I'm thinking that's what you're saying. What I would do is I'd look on the side of the box and I would see what it said as far as what one serving was, and if it said a half a cup or a cup, I would measure it, and that's how I started going back and getting myself into eating, from not eating anything at all. And I would eat one bowl of cereal for breakfast, and for lunch I would eat a sandwich or a cup of soup, but I would, like I said, I'd look on the side of the box to see what one serving was. And then for dinner I would make sure I had a small amount of protein, a vegetable, and possibly some sort of a starch like a potato or something. And I basically did that for about a week or so, getting myself back into eating again. And over time, it didn't even concern me anymore, because as I did that, I slowly reintroduced food to my system, and I made sure that I did it at an exact time. Not specifically in the morning, because I wake up when I wake up, but I would always eat lunch at noon, and I would always eat dinner at 5. And then as you get more used to doing that, then you can throw like a little snack in, before like about 7. Maybe something like popcorn or something, anything that you like. Just do it in moderation until I knew that was going to happen. Be right back. I have no idea who that is. Okay. Sorry. Train of thought. The thing that you need to do is make sure that you do it in moderation, and it becomes easier over time to where you start to trust yourself again. I mean, you can eat anything you want. Just, if you're worried that you're gonna go overboard, just get very, very strong-willed and tell yourself, I don't need to eat this entire cake right now, because in just several hours from now it'll be time to eat my meal again, and I'll get to eat again. And that's one way of reintroducing without going overboard. Just making sure you have and sometimes actually it helps to write it down. I would take a piece of paper and I would write breakfast, 1 sliced toast, 1 cup cereal, 1 apple. Lunch, and I would plan it out for like a week. I would make my own meal plan. I wouldn't necessarily do what other people would tell me to do. And I did it on my own, and I thought that was a lot. I gave myself the courage to do it. I didn't let other people tell me how to do it, and I think that was part of how I personally got better. you need to make sure that you have a protein and fruits and vegetables in your diet every single day. And other than that, you know what? Just give yourself a small dessert. You don't have to worry about that. It's not a huge deal as long as it's in moderation. It doesn't matter if you want to eat even a candy bar. Eat, get those little snack size ones, and just make sure that you tell yourself, this is all I'm going to eat. Eat like 2 of them. That could be your dessert, and after dinner. That's basically how I did it. I really didn't follow anybody's specific type of meal plan. I made sure that I made it on my own. I made sure I ate breakfast, I made sure I ate lunch, and I made sure I ate dinner. I made sure I did it at the exact same time and made a routine of it. And if you make yourself a routine of your own, you'll be okay. You'll be okay. And you know what? If you slip up, it's not that big of a deal. I mean, just make sure you get yourself back on track. And if you do need to write it down, write it down. I did. I wrote it down myself so that I knew in my brain, and I saw it on a piece of paper, that's what time I'm going to eat, and this is what I'm going to eat. But, I mean, that is, I guess you'd call that kind of a meal plan, but in my mind it wasn't somebody else's, it was mine. So that's how I did it. And I reintroduced food into my system very slowly. And then over time I was able to add a little bit more. Like instead of just broth at lunch, I'd eat soup that actually had noodles in it, something like that. And just make sure that you look on the sides of the packages and just do what it says for a serving, because your brain may be going, I'm so much more hungry, I want to eat more and more. But if you eat it slowly and you wait for about 30 minutes, you won't still feel hungry. Trust me, it'll start subsiding. I hope I've been able to answer your question a little bit. I'm not feeling that I got completely to the heart of the matter, but basically that's how I would do it. If I didn't quite hit you exactly where you wanted it, go ahead and comment me, because I want to make sure that I answer it completely to exactly what you were asking to the best of my ability. So for now, that's pretty much all I have. I know I've been bouncing all over the place, but I think that's pretty much what I have for now. So if you have any questions, just ask. And I guess I'll talk to you later. This is Too Short Taylor signing out.